Welcome back, folks. This is Suave, and today we're going to be highlighting some of the cards that have been revealed in the past week for the One Piece card game. So, without further ado, let's begin. Before we begin today's video, I want to give another big shout out over to the folks over at One Piece Card Game Dev. They're giving us a very big good service by giving us fan translations of these Japanese cards that are being revealed, and they're uploading them to the website so that we can build decks and discuss these cards like we're doing today. So I'll leave a website link down in the description below so that you can go check out their site. Alright, let's move on to the cards. First we got King, and King is part of the Animal Kingdom Pirates. He is a 7 cost for 7,000 power, and he has the special attack attribute. On play, you get Dawn -2, meaning you have to destroy 2 of your Dawns on your field to put it back into your Dawn deck in order to play the effect. KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less, and one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. So this card effect is actually very significant because right now there are a lot of 3 cost characters that are very powerful. They have very powerful effects, and there are also a lot of 2 cost or less characters that have very useful abilities that you probably don't normally always KO, or they're usually very annoying to have to KO, like Nami, sometimes Bonnie, but Bonnie's able to be targetable because she rests herself. But also there's going to be a lot of blocker characters that you're going to be able to KO as well in order to go in for a kill turn if you need to. Overall, Dawn -2, destroying 2 Dawn is a little bit significant because I think right now purple players are not used to destroying more than 1 Dawn unless they're playing Kaido or something like that. And so, but by the time you get to 7 or 8 Dawns on your field and you're destroying 2, you're probably not seeing too much of a significant loss because you're already, you probably have Onigashima to ramp up. Maybe you have an ulti in your hand for the next turn to also ramp up again, as well as you're either playing maybe also blue-purple leader Kaido, who can immediately bring back 1 Dawn to himself as long as there's 1 Dawn attached to him. So I think overall in this game it's not too much of a setback, but it is a little bit of a significant setback as to what the other characters are doing right now in the purple decks. And of course, let's not forget that this King card does have its own alternate art, and this alternate art is looking really slick with that nice long white hair, that mean look in his eyes, the face tats and everything. This is looking really good. One Piece is going really crazy with these alt arts. There's a lot of them going on. I think all the cards that we're going to see today actually have alt arts, but regardless, this is going to be one that's going to be really good looking. By the way, if you find yourself coming back and enjoying my content, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. It helps me out a whole lot. It goes a long way, and it helps stays you connected with all the content that I'm going to be bringing forward for the One Piece card game. Next up for purple, we have Ulti. She's also part of the Animal Kingdom Pirates. She is a 2 cost for 3,000 power. She has the strike attack attribute. She has the ability on play, 1 meaning you may rest 1 Dawn in your cost area in order to play this ability. You add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. Okay, this card kind of has its own ups and downs, right? It's a cheap card. It gets you more ramp. You need 3 Dawns in order to be able to utilize it. You need 2 to pay her, and then you need 1 in order to be able to use her ability. You'll be able to ramp up for 1 rested Dawn. It doesn't have a counter, so she's kind of dead in your hand, so you really have to play her. And then on the other hand, how much more ramp does purple really need? Especially, I don't think blue-purple Kaido is really going to need her, because blue and purple Kaido is kind of already its own built-in Onigashima as long as you're KOing something, which is happening very often. Regular purple Kaido, who is maybe destroying 7 to use his ability. Let's say you have 10 Dawn, you use 7 up in order to use his ability. Then you have 3 active Dawn left over, you can play Ulti. And then you have, let's see, you're going to have 4 rested Dawn at the end of your turn. Maybe you play Onigashima, you have 5 rested Dawn at the end of your turn. Then by the next turn that comes up, you're going to have 7 active Dawn. So overall, that's pretty good. I don't know if she'll mostly be worth doing it like that, because I think when people are trying to do that ability, they're either on the verge of victory and they need to have some Dawns active in order to use Blast Breath in order to make sure that they don't lose during the opponent's next turn. But I think this card will see some use. I think a lot of people are excited for this one, but I think in practice, I think she won't be as popular, but we'll see. I might be wrong about this, but of course she does have her own alternate art as well, and this one is gonna look so good with the foiling. I love the way that she looks in the alternate art. You just see her whole full body body, she's up in the air, she's doing the strike. She's amazing. Next up, we have a green card, Kinemon. He is a Wano Country card as well as a 9 red Scabbards card. He has a cost of 6 with a power of 6,000 and a slash attack attribute. He has the ability on play, if your leader is Kozuki Oden, you may play one 9 red Scabbards type character card or Akazaya 9 character card with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. Wait, what?
Say what again?
If your leader is Kozuki Oden.
Yeah, boy.
You know what that means. The Chad of Wano himself, Kozuki Oden, is going to be a leader card in the Set 1 Romance Dawn booster box. He has yet to be revealed as of the time of this video, but I'm sure he's going to be revealed very soon, especially when they give us this Kinemon card like that as a teaser. Let's keep on going with the rest of this, but yeah, I'm really excited to see what Oden is going to do as a leader card. So he has another ability, Dawn ×1. When attacking once per turn, so you need to have one Dawn attached to Kinemon in order to use his ability. Set one of your 9 red Scabbards type characters with a cost of 3 or less as active. So this is going to be a very big barrage of attacks that are coming when you have Kinemon. He's able to summon one of his allies, and then when they're able to attack the following turn, they're going to do a lot of attacks to your opponent. And just like the other cards, we do have a nice alternate art for Kinemon. He has this nice fire ring all around his sword when he's swinging it. Very classic to the anime as well, but this art style is just really good, and I'm assuming maybe that fire is going to be foiled out, or maybe the background is going to be foiled out as well. We'll see what this card looks like. Hopefully we pull them so we can see what the foiling looks like on this card. Anyways, I'm really excited for Kinemon, for the Akazaya 9 characters, and Oden as a leader. This is going to be a really fun deck when it comes out. And the stats are pretty good for him too. 6 cost for 6,000. It really means he's only going to die to 2 cards, really. I think it's just Gum Gum Pistol and Brachial Bomber are the only ones that really will be able to target him. So most of the time he'll probably stay alive until your following turn when you're able to use him and use his ability in order to ready your other Akazaya 9 character cards. And last but certainly not least, we have one of my favorite characters, Crocodile. He is one of the 7 Warlords of the Sea and also a Baroque Works type character. He has a 7 cost for 7,000 power with the special attack attribute. He has 2 abilities, the first being Banish, so anytime he deals damage to your opponent's leader, that life card will now go straight to the trash instead of your opponent's hand. And Dawn ×1, when he has 1 Dawn attached to him, all of your blue event cards in your hand now cost 1 less to play. This card on its own is absolutely phenomenal. Just stat wise alone, 7 for 7,000 means that there's really nothing that's going to be able to target Crocodile to KO him. I think the only card in the game right now, or the only 2 cards in the game I would say, that could actually take him out on your turn after you play him is either the 10 cost Kaido, which pretty much nukes the whole field anyways, or there is the Doflamingo from the blue starter deck, which is going to be maybe like if you're playing a blue mirror match, then sure. Otherwise, Crocodile is going to be there for a very long time. He's very hard to get rid of with a base of 7,000 power. When he has 1 Dawn attached to him, all those events, so if they try to target Crocodile, your Love beams are now only costing 1 Dawn instead of 2, so you can utilize more Dawns for the offensive or doing other things and saving a lot less Dawns to be ready on your side when it's your opponent's turn, so that you can counter with Love beam. You have SI agents now only costing 1, so if you play SI agents on your turn to counter, you can bring out Miss All Sunday, who is a 3 cost now for only 1 Dawn, a Mr. 2 Bon Clay, who is also a 3 cost now only costing 1 Dawn when you play SI agents and Crocodiles on the field. What's another below event? Thrust Pad Cannon now only cost 1, so any of those pesky rush characters like Sanji or Zoro that are going to be trying to attack you, you can bounce them back to your opponent's hand for just 1 Dawn. And of course, let's not forget the Baroque Works event itself, now costing 0. It's absolutely free in order to search the top 5 cards for a Baroque Works card. Not only that, but he has a counter on him, counter plus 1,000. So if you have multiple copies of him in your hand, just use them as a counter and then bring one of them out later on in the turn. And of course, you guessed it, just like the other cards, he has an alternate art, and this alternate art looks so sick. I need to have a copy of this card ASAP whenever this comes out. This looks amazing with the sandstorm around him. I'm definitely going to be getting this card whenever it does come out. That's going to do it for today, folks. Post your comments down below. Let me know what card you're personally excited about. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. We're going to be doing more content like this in the near future. So with that being said, I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.